Making a new account on a different server after playing the game for 2 years is a mistake. Or is it? A few weeks ago, I mentioned in a video regarding to my future plans in content creation. In one of those sections, I stated that I'll make a new account on a different server in Wuthering Waves, and my goal is pretty simple, and that is to get Hiyuki, a new 5-star Glacier Resonator which some claimed to be the Crimson Weave of Wuthering Waves, and also getting her signature weapon before Dania's banner comes in the second half of the current patch. Funny enough, I actually have 3 accounts in total, which my friends in Discord are already aware of it. One which is my main account on C server, the second one's on Asia server, and this is the third one on Hong Kong server. And if you're asking,
what's with that many accounts? Are you even playing the game for entertainment or investment?
Now, to answer that question, it's pretty simple. I'm not terminally online. I actually have a real job, I'm a computer repairman, and I handle stock inventory for computer parts. I touch grass, I fix broken computers, and I still have time to pull for my waifus and play games I truly enjoy, like Rounders 2, Snowbreak, wuwa, Replaced, and heck, even older games like Dishonored and even Devil May Cry 4. Unlike a certain self-proclaimed god of gacha who's juggling more than 20 gacha games at the same time, and the only thing he's delivering consistently is pizza and milk tea to random houses. He's out here speedrunning bankruptcy and low-rated deliveries while calling himself a gacha god. At least my accounts have better ping than his excuses. Now, back to the point. As soon as I open a new account, the first thing I'm gonna do is to explore all the regions available and clear it all the way to 100% so that I can get free currencies like asteroids and the standard ones. I also have to clear the permanent events that are available since launch, clear both companion quest and world quest, then speedrun through the main story quest all the way to the latest one. But that's not all. I also have to clear assigned tasks in the guidebook, so not only you get free currencies in return, but you'll also get resources, union level XP, and echoes for a quick and efficient progression on building characters you love and also to your account as well. Another thing that I have to mention is that when you reach a certain union level of your account, you will also get additional resources in the shop through level up bundles, which you can claim it for free, and you'll get more free currencies in the event tab, free Sunwall for logins, but only accessible to you players, and a free 5-star weapon selector. There's also a celebratory event that allows you to redeem 1 out of 5 5-star standard characters. I highly suggest to get Verena as your early support character. However, you can actually get Shorekeeper if you're new to the game through gacha, but in my case, I decided to skip it because I said so. The first couple of weeks of my journey with the new account, I get to experience the story once again, but it also reminds me by how horrendous the launch was 2 years ago. Not only I get to hear Yang Yang's voice goes,
"Are you alright? Do you feel any discomfort?"
which to be honest, we all agree on the same thing. The voice direction during that period was pretty messy. Some sounded forced and some sounded monotonous. I also remember at the final arc of Jinzhou where we faced the Dreamless with Jian. When you play as female Rover and you saw the cutscene where she's about to absorb the Dreamless before obtaining the Havoc attribute, her voice kinda cracked. On the positive side, however, if you compare to the current state of the game of what it was 2 years ago, the story does make a lot of sense if you're playing the game for 2 years straight. But for newer ones, it's gonna take a while to take all of these expositions and terms that some may not be familiar with it. I mean, considering the fact that wuwa is a sci-fi post-apocalyptic game, so yeah, it is pretty obvious. I even had to pause and watch the cutscenes from the start all the way to the current progress I have right now in Minnesota, just to relive these moments once again. But for some reason, we can't even replay the quest or replay the cutscene once the quest is over. Like, shouldn't there be a gallery in-game that we can watch the cutscene again as much as we want or something? I mean, I don't know why they haven't done that for the past 2 years. All the events happened in 1.0, which we all know it's pretty messy. It doesn't make any sense considering that it's a sci-fi game. But the moment you step into version 2.0's overall arc of the story, and either 3.0 arc of the story, it does make a lot of sense. All the events in 1.0 are merely foreshadows to what's going to happen in the future of the game. So yeah, I'm not much of a lore CC, okay? I'm really focused much more on the gameplay. But I'm not gonna spoil what happened there from 1.x all the way to the current state of the game. Because if I do, then this video will be a lot longer than what I estimated. And yeah, by the way, we can't do the Shangri-La quest, so it's a bummer. Although, seeing how far the game has gone, just by experiencing the story from the start all the way to the current story that we've experienced at this very moment, it was a huge leap of improvement. Not only just the writing, but also the pacing and the storytelling as well. Then again, I'm sure some of you doesn't enjoy this kind of format of story that Kuro has. More specifically, what Unreal Dreamers have said, quote-unquote, this format is pretty common in Chinese novels. They build character arcs after character arcs, and then when it reaches to the plot point, that's where they all come together, filling the gap of these missing plot holes, reaching to the climax of the overall story within that arc. Now, when it comes to exploration, it is actually far more enjoyable and rewarding than what it was back then. If you guys remember, 2 years ago, the only way for us to go to the next location within the region, aside from sprinting endlessly, grappling and gliding, we use echoes, like Inferno Rider for land traversal, or a corrupted Heron for verticality, and places that we can't even reach. With the introduction of a flight mechanic when Renacita was launched, many requested to make this feature accessible to previous regions so that new players won't have a hard time to explore. And when version 2.6 was dropped, which I believe to be the Augustus main story quest, the flight feature is now accessible to all the regions, including Mount Firmament and the Black Shores, but won't be accessible to future regions as they've already planned new ways to explore, like the recent feature of a motorbike, only accessible in Lahairoi. And funny enough, they also added flight feature in the bike system at the current version of the game. So yeah, not only you ride a bike and drive to your heart's content, but you can also fly to anywhere to your heart's content too as well. And also play music as well. I also remember that during exploration, you also encounter enemies that has a red aura surrounding it. And if you see that enemy, don't hesitate to fight it. But if you did manage to beat it, you also get a trophy and an overall rewards too. Apart from that aspect, the overworld challenges, like the ones where you turn into an insect and have to go through hoops to get coins so you can unlock 3 chests at once, it was far difficult, especially on mobile. Then there's also the target practice challenge where you have to switch a character wielding a pistol, destroy the floating targets to claim a chest, and once it's done, you can switch it back to the previous character. Although a lot of players have been complaining that exploration nowadays doesn't really feel like exploring anymore. It's becoming more of a checklist, and honestly, they have a point. That said, not everyone experiences or plays the game the same way. Some even treat it like a full-time investment like this guy right here, while others genuinely enjoy the combat, the story, the lore, or just wandering around while listening to non-copyright lo-fi 24/7 music and YouTube. So while the checklist criticism is fair, saying that exploration is completely ruined or doesn't feel like you're actually exploring, it's a bit of an exaggeration. Right now, I'm currently using these characters that I get for free, including Sanwa on the login event for new players, and the Verena from the celebratory event. So right now, let me pause for a moment and continue my exploration of Renacita. So be right back, guys. Okay, so here it is. After 38 days, these are my progress. Jinzhou, including Mount Firmament, is now 100% complete. The Black Shores and Tessis Deep are also 100%. On Renacita, all regions are now 100% except for Septimond, Abenolium, and the Fishing Island region event, which is, I believe, to be an event where you do fishing with Phoebe. And yeah, I have a total of 39,238 asteroids with 26 golden orbs and 111 standard orbs. And as for the 5-star weapon selector, I'm not gonna open it. I gotta save that for later. Rover, Chisha, and Verena are all at level 70. The account has reached Union level 50. I've cleared a few levels in the Tower Adversity, but I still haven't finished all the 1.0 holograms yet. So yeah, right now, my plan from here is to clear the companion quests of Zani and Brand, finish the remaining world quests, then complete the Fishing Island event with Phoebe, before starting the 2.2 main story quest, which unlocks Abenolium. And once I finish that main story quest, I'll start clearing Abenolium and then move on to do the companion quest of Cantarella and Chacona. From the looks of it, yeah, I am following the version's patch progress instead of like jumping in immediately to the next arc. So yeah. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed this, but In the event tab section, most of the second anniversary events are locked behind 3.1 main story quests except for the Derby race, which could also mean that there could be a possibility that I might miss out the rewards if I haven't done the main story quests within the 3.x patches. So that leads me to two choices. Either I could head to Lahai and speedrun the story just to unlock the anniversary events like the pinball one, so I could get more rewards and also the bountiful gift events where you get free cosmetics for Hiyuki and Denia. Or I could skip them for now and focus on clearing the older regions quest first. But also, I am fully aware that skipping would mean missing out on some rewards, but at least I'll still get the free 10 pull with Denia banner drops. Now that I've shared my progress after playing for over a month on this new account on a different server, I'm in a bit of dilemma. Now, why is that? You see, while I'm in the middle of exploring Minnesota all the way to 100%, for some reason, Courier Games just dropped a collab preview of wuwa Cyberpunk Edge Runners collab, which they made that announcement since last year during 1-year anniversary stream. But after that stream, we haven't received any updates regarding to the collab, just radio silence until last week. Seeing the reactions to that teaser the moment when Rebecca and Lucy's model was shown in that preview, they completely lost their mind. And that's not the best part, because at the end of the teaser, in one of the most unexpected moments in gacha game history, David is in the teaser, which begs the question, will he become playable once the collab update is out? The answer, no, not really. Now, with this in mind, with this news already spreading since last week, I have another two choices. Either pull for one copy of Hiyuki and her signature weapon, then save the rest of my currency for the collab update, or skip both Hiyuki and Denia completely and go all in on the collab banners with everything I have. And after taking considerable amount of time looking at the progress I have with my new account, fuck it, I'll go with the first one. And here it is. This is the new account on a different server, and to be more specific, this account is already over its month's run, I believe. So yeah, I just have to show it here, and maybe a few more days of logging into the game and maybe a few more trophies. I can actually get the free 10 standard pull for this one. And yet, it's gonna be a lot, I'll be honest. This is gonna be a lot, but it's better to not rush. So I had to play the game my own way in the very smartest way possible, is that whenever you have free time, play the game as always, okay? Don't treat it as an investment, okay? Don't treat it as an investment. Treat it as a main way for you to entertain whenever you have a stressful day in your life and such. So yeah, that's about it. Alright, so yeah, 6 days left and 1 hour. So we got Hiyuki, Mornay, Yuno, and with their signature weapons, and there's also the 20% discount for the standard banner, which I don't have plans to get it, okay? I don't have plans to get them. And you may be asking, did you also get Shorekeeper? No, I don't, because I don't want to. So I've had to convert all of them, which I really don't want to, but I highly suggest to not convert all your asterisks to this one because there might be some changes to the currency pool with the collab character, but we have to wait for the official announcements maybe next month. So yeah, better not convert all of those, okay? Save them up first. Save them up. So alright, let's do the 10 pull, and once we get Hiyuki, we'll move on to the weapon, and that's about it. We're gonna save the remaining asteroids and the currency to get the collab character on the next update. So wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Okay, 4-star. 4-star weapon. Okay, good. No characters. 20 pulls. Oh shit! Nah. Okay, hold on. This is the 20th pull on the new account on a different server, okay? There's no way that this is gonna be a guaranteed, okay? I have doubt with that, okay? I don't think this is a guaranteed, okay? I don't think this is a guaranteed. But we do hope that we get a 4-star weapon in this. I hope. Alright, here it is. Oh shit! No way! Wait! 20 pulls? Oh my god!
Ephemeral are the balloons.
Oh, that is very interesting. Very interesting. 20 pulls. And then we got Hiyuki. Oh my god. Oh, I did not expect that to happen. Especially on a new account that is on the run for over a month. Okay, okay. Alright. You really piqued my interest, Wuthering Waves. So, let's keep going. We're gonna get the signature weapon this time for Hiyuki. So, let's do this. Are you fucking kidding me? Nah. Oh my god. On just first 10 pull. And then we get the signature weapon. Yeah, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. No way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way this is happening.
Greetings, Rover.
Oh.
I will escort you for the time being.
Oh, more duplicates. Nice. 4-star weapon. And there you have it. Oh, what a lucky day. What a lucky day for me, guys. Holy shit. Hold on. Where is she? There it is.
I shall be the vessel of your
There it
wishes.
is. Oh my god. Okay, 20 pulls. And I managed to get Hiyuki. And then 10 pull for the signature weapon. Best pulls I had in this new account. Now, I know some of you have been waiting for me to answer the question I asked at the beginning of this video. Was making a new account in Wuthering Waves a mistake? The answer is, it really depends. It's pretty obvious that this is also a question about whether rerolling is worth it, but in my case, I don't think it was a bad thing at all. You see, when I started fresh on a new account, it genuinely felt like playing the game again from the beginning, but on a different difficulty. You approach resource management, character building, and team investment with a completely new mindset compared to your main account. I mean, right now, I don't have the best in slot characters that perfectly fit the popular team comps most people run, like the Toon Break team, Negative Status team, or Echo Skills team, or anything, but you know what? My current teams still clear content just fine. That alone proved to me that you don't always need that absolute meta units to enjoy the game and make progress. Beyond the practical side, replaying the story in an early game gave me that refreshing first time feeling again. It brought back a strong sense of nostalgia, the same kind we get when a beloved old game gets remastered or a surprise comeback. The excitement of pulling new characters, slowly building your roster and figuring things out without heavy pressure is genuinely fun. At the end of the day, whether re-rolling or making a new account is worth it comes down to what you're actually looking for. If you're burnt out on your main account, or chasing specific limited characters, or just want to experience the early game honeymoon phase again, then go for it. The game is generous enough now that you can catch up faster than before, especially with all the quality of life improvements added in the game. The option for you to jump immediately to Renacita arcs or Lahairoi arcs without constraint, free gadgets that you can use for quick traversal, and huge amounts of free pulls and resources at your disposal. For me, this new account reminded me why I fell in love with Wuthering Waves in the first place. Sometimes stepping back and starting fresh is exactly what you need to enjoy the journey all over again. So yeah, no regrets here. What about you? Was it a mistake for you, or was it refreshing? What about you? Have you also rerolled your account before? Was it a mistake for you, or was it refreshing? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below, and thank you all so much guys for watching. I hope you enjoy my personal journey on my new account in Wuthering Waves. So yeah, I'll look forward to the collab update in June, and I wish you all best of luck of getting Lucy, Rebecca, or Lucilla, whoever you choose, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay safe as always. Goodbye.